So UFC Vegas just ended, UFC Vegas 107, and the main event, Maycee Barber versus Erin Blanchfield, just got canceled because Maycee apparently was having seizures in the back, like right when she was supposed to be walking out. I was confused when, at first, when they were first, talking about it and whatnot. But, if that's true, that's, God, that's scary. And, I hope that, she recovers and whatnot. But, I wanted to make a quick video just talking about it because, obviously she had a bad weight cut. She missed weight. She looked terrible, man. She needs to move up. Obviously she needs to move up in weight. She should not be cutting down, but I'm pretty sure she'll continue to stay at this weight, which is extremely scary. But who knows? Maybe if she did have seizures and it is, linked to her cutting weight, that bad weight cut, maybe, this will be her sign to move up in weight and, take her health seriously, But the card overall was pretty, I was about to say atrocious. It wasn't atrocious, but it was pretty boring. Yeah, I was falling asleep and whatnot. I was on my phone. But, I wanted to talk about the main event cancellation, because, yeah, she has had health issues in the past and whatnot. But, I really, it just comes down to cutting weight. There's got to be a better solution to cutting weight for these fighters, man, which I know it's been discussed before in the past, but I'm not a professional. I'm not well educated in weight cutting and solutions to, weight cutting and changing it to where it's more safe for fighters and whatnot. If fighters just fall at their natural weight, then that would, solve the problem. But, people, they're not going to do that because, obviously if you can get the advantage, you're going to get the advantage, But prayer, just pray for her, man, because, hopefully it's nothing serious and, too serious because seizures are serious, but hopefully she's able to recover and we get some news on it. Man, I was really looking forward to the fight because obviously, Erin's number 4 and Maycee's number 5, that would have been a really good fight. In the top 5, and there's some bad blood between the two. Hopefully they're able to run it back when Maycee is 100% and she's medically cleared to be able to fight. It was just crazy, man. It was just crazy overall because they were getting ready to walk out, and as soon as the little intro ended, it was just the commentary team saying that she wasn't walking out and something was wrong, and then they said the fight was canceled after the commercials, and then Erin saying that it was apparently seizures. I figured I'd make a video on it, but yeah, the co-main event was pretty. It was a Gamrot fight, to say the least. It was a Gamrot fight. He did well. He won the fight. He won the first 2 rounds, maybe even the third. Klein was a little out of his depth, obviously, considering, it's Gamrot, and Gamrot is going to wrestle, and Klein wants to stand up and use his striking. But, maybe we'll see more of Klein, and, he'll get an unranked fighter and then maybe a lower ranked fighter next if he's able to win that fight. But I'd love to see Gamrot versus Armand too. I'd like to see the Patty fight. The Patty fight would be good, but I'm pretty sure they'll give Patty Gaethje. But yeah, Armand versus Gamrot too would be a really good fight. I was unable to see the first fight. I seen clips of it, obviously, at when it ended. And it was a high level fight as far as wrestling goes. So I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the second fight. But that's pretty much it. You know, I just wanted to make a quick video discussing, you know, the cancellation of UFC Vegas's 107's main event and the co-main event, you know, and how boring this card was, and the fact that there was only 10 fights. You know, I mean, I don't know, if you're gonna have an Apex card, at least have a good bit of fights, man. You know what I mean? 10 fights is not enough, you know. And the fact that they started extremely late for the card. It was supposed to start at 6:30 Eastern time, and it started at 7:30. Like, I mean, like, if you're gonna start at 6:30, start at 6:30. Simple as that. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You know, let me know how you feel about the cancellation and Maycee Barber's situation, cutting weight, the co-main event, what you think, you know, those two fighters should be fighting next and whatnot. But yeah, that'll be it. Short little video. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever. See you.